Don't worry, I'm only going to play the good bits, because Lord knows this game has a lot that aren't. See, the game's story is kind of fun to play through maybe once. Maybe occasionally dipping into it again after months. What you come back to this game for is to play the Sonic and Shadow levels over and over like a crazy person. Because they're the fun bits, as we all know.
Select this stage.
So I came close to getting all the emblems on this emulated version, but some things I just can't remember how to do. I have managed to get all of them on my own CD, but that was fucking years ago when I had a lot more time and a lot more patience, more importantly. I guess I'll just do what I normally do, which is play them in order, as the story does, just, you know, going across the map and finishing on, and skipping the shit ones, because there are some shitty ones, I think. We'll see. See if I can actually remember how to play this friggin' game. Chances aren't good, just to warn you in advance. Because it's been a long time. Oh yeah, and this analog stick is twitchy as fuck. Which really does not assist me now. I still think the music is a little bit too cheesy. I've never really been that fond of this song, but music could be worse. It could be Knuckles music. Sweet. Okay, and that's the hard bit. No, the hard bit is staying in a straight line. I'm good at this game, I swear. Super! See, a lot of this is going to be muscle memory for me, because that's the kind of brain I have, so, you know, I might surprise you. That's basically what Sonic Adventure 2 is, unfortunately. In the good levels, anyway. Although, I say that, I don't hate the shooting levels, and it seems that a lot of people do. I'm not really sure why that might be. They're not that bad, sure they aren't as good as the running ones, but at least they're not the fucking treasure hunting ones that everybody hates. Accuracy! And dodging bullets. Yeah, I'm really good at this game, as I mentioned. Super fucking good at it. Super gonna do it. Trick is to follow the fucking lines on the road. If only more people would adhere to that rule. From out the corner of my eye, the preview stream looks okay. I don't know what anyone else thinks. Read the quality of it. As if it's really, really shitty and it's killing my brains, I might just... Hey-oh! There you go, that's the trick you want to pull. So this is the kind of game that rewards the kind of crazy person that I am. This is why I've always been pretty good at it. Forever proving that you do have to in fact be a crazy person to enjoy things. Whoops, did I say that out loud? I think you do. No, I don't believe that necessarily. Maybe some of the... Oh, well, I balled that up. You can grind it all the way to the end and get mucho points. But I balled it up, so I guess I'll just get 3 individual sets of no points. That's much better, right? Well, I'll do the fun bit. And then truck out of nowhere. Does this make everybody happy? It should. It is in fact possible to do the jumps off the ramps here, but you have to remember exactly where they are, and I never do. Unsurprising. Because they're often right after a line of rings, but not always, and if you jump it slows you right the fuck down. You know, since you don't really want to be getting run over. See, that was one. It's generally not worth trying. It's just more fun to hold down for a while. Should still be enough, maybe not. Depends. Also, the music glitches out sometimes. Try and ignore that. Yeah, I think that's just enough. Sweet.
That was cool.
Can we talk about the size of that truck? It's pretty huge. It's actually dwarfing the buildings around it. Okay, that was City Escape. We all know how this story goes. And then it's Shadows level, because that happens right before the end of City Escape, chronologically speaking. Yes, I probably know too much about this game. So now we've got the dark and brooding colour scheme. The dark and brooding character. I thought he was cool, at least in this game. He got a bit shit after that. I always found it interesting, even though this is chronically not interesting, that one of his little jet skate things, the flame doesn't go over the shoe properly. So there's like a hole in it. That's something I've never done before. It's really hard to explain what I mean without being pointed out. Hey, the light dash is a weapon. Do you remember that? Nobody else does. Whoops! Made myself look stupid. That was really bad. No more. Let's fly over here instead. Use a defined victory condition. You do the somersault with B and jump in the middle of it. You do a much cooler little sort of flip, and it's fun to try and challenge yourself to fit those in on the tops of ramps. In this level in particular, because it has a lot of them. Also missiles. Also, this is one of the most obnoxious bits of the level. Sometimes you can just be out of range of that last one for no real reason, or at least a reason I haven't been able to really ascertain. It's a minute difference in the distance between you. Anyway, ignoring that, killing you and you because robots are worth points. Then hidden spring power. These levels are pretty deeply lodged in my brain. For all the wrong reasons. Whoops, didn't mean to jump there. That actually looked a bit shit. Alright, not a worry. I'll get some more. So getting the high score on this level relies entirely on when you're getting up here. If you don't, that segment in front of us there is a lot slower and more boring. And absolutely kills your level time. So you will not be A-ranking anything. And that's not something you want now. Gold Beetle is worth 1,000 points. He's hidden in every level. It's fun to find him. You can do a trick off that. I didn't. It's a shame. You don't need it to get the A rank, but it makes you look a lot cooler when you do. That's not normally how I do that. I'm not myself. My stupid suggestions. Unfortunately not the kind of game that lends itself well to reading the chat terribly often. I will do so at the end of the level. Or if I fuck it up and have to just stop in the middle. Light dashing with the magnet shield, not very fun. The timing is so much more pernickety. And, you know, half the time you end up just not doing it and slowing down. You're ruining your life. Magnet shield's not the best thing in the universe. Also, you want to jump that booster there because it sends you into the wall. No, I think that one might be the one that sends you into the wall. Either way. Who built this road, and how did this even happen, and oh my god, my brain hurts.
Here we go.
You missed Omochow again. Good! He's a little prick and I hate him. And Sonic Story Shadow died in the end of this game, so the cartoons of that game should be non-existent. Well, God knows what happened with Shadow. It's hard to pinpoint. But I think it's better that if they had just killed him off at the end of this game and be like, right, that's him done. I think he'd be a lot less painful. Alright. So then, some shit happens and Sonic goes to jail. Then he busts out of jail. In the Metal Harbor. Just look at the explanation with the moon. Well, exactly. This is a very fun level, and I don't know why, but the sort of metallic colour scheme makes Sonic Blue really stand out. You know, it's weird stuff like that. Fiddly dee dee dee, gonna smash more robots than you could ever build. And the light dash is a lot of fun to abuse the crap out of on this level. It's actually the shortest Sonic level in game, I think. Sure, already. Ah! I missed the main prize of that. There's a 1-up up there. 1-up to 1,000 points. Which makes them awesome. I can't remember where the Gold Beetle is in this one. I can't remember if I get him or not. I may have already got him. He was in that little collection back then. Well, I don't know, I'm afraid. Can't answer your questions now. Oh my god, a loop! So much gameplay. One of the aforementioned flaws. You can land on this rail. It's a bit of a doozy though, if you miss it, well, you die immediately, don't you? Oh boy, now the fun part that I hate.
Missile launch in 15 seconds.
Full Concentration. Ah, a wall! It's possible to get that in 8, I think. Can't remember, but 7 is good. 7 works. Now, you're getting an A rank or not largely hinges on how this next bit goes. Because there are loads of power-ups in here, and you need most of them to get the points that you need. It's a 1-up 2, and if you miss that, well, sucks to you. Didn't do too badly, it should still be enough. Awesome, and into a level.
Yes.
I didn't think the moon blowing up thing remained canon for long. No, I don't think I quite did enough. Nah, it's 20,000.
So easy. Piece of cake.
These levels were hard to A rank, some more than others. That one was used to be one of my
Select
best.
the stage.
Oh, the music just got fucked up, just ignore that. Okay, so next is White Jungle, because at the end of it he meets Sonic. And then Green Forest when Sonic is running the piss away. Now, by the way the timings work, the timer in White Jungle is 10 minutes, the timer in Green Forest is 8 minutes, and they have a little bit of a tussle in between. So it takes less than 2 minutes for Shadow to go from there to there and have his shit beaten up by, or beaten up the shit out of Sonic himself in that time. I lost where I was. Let's play a level. Yeah, Dolphin's pretty good. It can glitch out. The textures can look a bit strange, and the music obviously keeps fucking up. But that's a fairly minor thing. But yeah, it seems to be running pretty smoothly, and from what I can see of the stream, quite smoothly there as well, which is nice and unprecedented. So let's not curse it by mentioning it again. Key here is there are a few areas of combo enemy placements. I've already fucked one of them up. Oh, there you go. Just cover it a bit. Where you can only get a couple of in one go, but there's lots of them in the level. So you want to try and nail all of them. And there are a couple of little shorter bits you can do as well. This level gets my personal award for weirdest music in the game that's really hard to like. I kind of do anyway, but in a weird, not really liking way. Oh no! Well, that's so much for the rings I had. That's going to change the rest of the level now, because the rings you have when you go through checkpoints determine what power up you get. And that can make a big difference to how the rest of the level goes. Although there is a point where you really don't want to have a magnet shield, because there's a trail of rings that's mission critical, and if your magnet shield grabs too many, it becomes basically impossible to get the lag dash to work, and you die. Not like fun. So yeah, you don't want the magnet shield for that bit, so actually, getting hit could be part of the plan. That's what I told you anyway. Gold beatless through here. No? Be up a bit. They reused this part of level in Sonic's version. Slightly late. They up slightly differently, but it's the same major terrain. Yes, I noticed weird shit about this game, don't I? Ooh-ah. Okay. So far we have almost already had the 2 minutes that apparently requires. So at this point, Sonic's timer starts. So he's in Green Forest. Cool. Temporal disturbances. This is the line I was talking about. You get a little bit of leeway, but your magnet shield erodes that very fast if you know. That's some pretty bad design, not gonna lie. It's one of the flaws of the game. Whoop, you can go a bit off the level there. Oh yes, it's a great game. No bugs at all. There's the goal. They only show up for a very short period of time. So once you spot them, you've got milliseconds to actually kill them. Don't deny me my 15 rings. I think we're nearly at the end anyway. I do like to just cheese some extra points there. Killing these guys in groups. It's a slightly different way to the exit. You have to be a bit careful there. There's an Omochow on the island you finish on. I don't know why. You can't use them. Don't think that was enough for an A though. I think that's 18. Okay.
Ultimate victory.
That's one I usually have a lot more trouble with. It's one I can't as reliably get an A rank on. And yes, the moon being destroyed is a stupid plot device. Okay, then Sonic and Shadow have a bit of a punch up, and then Sonic runs away with the 8 remaining minutes that we so didn't have on the time. This one's probably one of the easiest ones I have to fuck up. Because there's a lot of places where it can go wrong. You know, you've got that perfect run, at least I do, locked in your head, and if you can't do it, then shit blows. There was another robot back there, but that was obviously wrong. Yeah, for example, not getting that light dash off and getting bounced around or some sort of thing. It's hard to line it up because you can't really see it as you approach it. This is a fun level for me though, I've got to say. Whoop, when shit like that happens. Whoops. As I said, it's been a while since I played this. This is one of the major places where it can go wrong because you can get easily shot there and it's hard to time dodging it. It's possible to get all of those in one run, you can generally get by with. What happened to me was getting hit. I don't think power-ups are as important for the checkpoints. No white jungle line of rings situation here. But Sonic and nothing makes sense, so I wouldn't think too hard about it. It's usually good advice. Okay, I skipped the robots, that doesn't look bad. I skip the gold beetle by extension as well. Whoops. There's rings to be had. And robots to destroy. What more could you want out of life, honestly? That's where you get the something. Bounce bracelet, I think, maybe? Oh well, who cares? I sure as hell don't. You know what I hated? Getting the Find the Chow missions. All the time, but especially on the running level. Because these are levels not designed to be conducive to you finding something hidden in their architecture. They're more geared towards, you know, fucking running fast. Springs and light dashes and all manner of bountiful things. I mentioned that 8 minutes is way too long for this level, and it really isn't needed. Like, even with a cursory effort, you don't take 8 minutes to get this done. Oh, look at Malus saying he's so great at the game and he keeps fucking it up. And you would be right. I'm a terrible human being. Again, with a magnet shield here, that'll work. Does help sometimes. No, I missed the checkpoint, that's fine. Can't afford to go back for it. It's not like I'm gonna die, he said, foreshadowing his own doom. Fun fact! When you're hanging onto these vines, you can hold A and you drop all the way to the bottom where there is usually a balloon of rings, but if you go too far, it spikes. Yes, I'm afraid that my brain is broken. Quite a long time ago now. You can grind on this, but it sucks. It keeps tipping you over to the side for no appreciable reason. You can get points if you do it, if you do manage to get it for long enough. Really, the scoring is very arbitrary sometimes. Well, hey! If that's not an A rank, I will eat my pajamas. Oh dear. Okay, it is. I thought it was 16. Alright, so where does that put us story-wise? Well, now it's Sky Rail because they're converging on the Pyramid Base. I'm a big fan of this level, but it's another one where a lot of shit can go wrong. Sonic 06 does not exist, it retconned itself. Well, it's good to have the decency to do that. So, fun fact, you can do proper rail transfers in this game. Also, I'm a relentless perfectionist and will probably start this level over quite long. No, I won't. That doesn't make a good viewing. There's a way to just quickly dash between the rails without fucking yourself over. I can't remember how to do it though. There you go, you have to hold B and do it. Okay, that was you trying to show off. Don't do that no more. So you can actually do a trick off the end of this round. Like that! Because it's worth doing, it's worth 1,000 points. As we've discussed, 1,000 points is quite a lot. I hate these things, they don't work properly half the time. Exercising timing, I really don't enjoy. Time for a shortcut. It wants you to go the rocket way. You go the style way. Gold beating on this level, basically impossible. I think I've got it the grand total once in my life. Being able to do proper rail transfers helps a lot with when they spread power and something like that. Like I said, you hold B while you're on the rail, you crouch, you hold B. I'm dying. do the crouch, you hold towards the rail you want to jump to and you tap back. And it does it sort of snap to it rather than relying on the rather risky jumping. It's not documented anyway, so you'd be forgiven for not knowing about that one. Thanks, Sega. Took me a long time to figure that shit out, let me tell you. It was a complete fucking accident then. No planning or forethought went into that whatsoever. Entire level made of brine. That's a pretty bad idea, coming from my grunt frame experiences. Hate these things, especially this one here, because if you fuck this up when he kills you, because he hits you and then you have to fall off the blade. It's a checkpoint, cool. It's alright, I don't need some stinking checkpoint. I'm not going to die anyway. It'd be horrible. There was a reason for me changing this route. I don't know what it was. Well, hello there, Mr. Very Square and Invincible. You won't be my friend. I don't like this bit much because it's very delicate. You get that, and if you jump right, you get yourself a 1 up and 1,000 points in the bargain. Then it's very easy to fall off and die immediately after you do that. And I hate this guy for the same reason I've outlined for all the others. And then we sneak to here. Now the gold beetle is suspended in mid-air in this area. You have to follow that little trail of beetles to get him. There he is. I'm not getting him. Because it's just not worth it. To get any of the floating power-ups here, you pretty much have to kill yourself. Because you've got to jump off rail on it, so... You know, a little non-trick off that's apparently worth 200 points. I don't even really know what he does, but it's fine for me that he does it. I'm not going to go for those rings over there. Oh my no. I'd rather destroy robots, that's much easier. And you take the lower rail, because it's a bit safer. You can trick off the end of that, I didn't. And whoa! So we completed Skyrail! Awesome! That was amazing, I loved that. What an ending! Whoa! And an A rank! Oh, God, yeah, you flatter me. I'm blown away by your support. Isn't the last boss of this game a giant floppy lizard thing? He sure is. Wow, chat is quite a while behind, but you're going to get a laugh back now. No, we beat the level. That's how you beat it. The exit ring is in hell. Okay, now for one of the coolest, but also most obnoxious stages in the game. I love the music to this stage also, but then again I love the music to every stage with the running theme, so... we'll run with it. But yeah, this level's got a lot that can go wrong as well. You're sensing a pattern emerging here. You get bonus points for jumping through these hoops. I imagine you get better ones for going all the higher up hoops, but they're pretty much impossible to reach, so you generally don't waste your time. Also, physics apparently just there. Spin dash is your friend though, because in these weird shaped corridors you can get some nice strange angles and 1,000 points if you want to get that. Thank you! Now for the fun part, switches. Time switches aren't so bad because you do the Sonic level the way you normally would. Don't like this part. Swinging on the magical space lasers. And go win round and move. Around a more creative one. Alright, this part, a lot can go wrong here with some very slight off timings. Bounce brace, it can be your friend, but it can also fuck you up. It's the way of all our lives, right? Generally 2 little bounces and you let yourself soar to the top of that bounce. That's really good. Now the fun part, keys and doors. There's a really obnoxious one coming up in a minute. Oh god, the worst part of the level by far. Speed shoes don't have much help here. You want to be a bit more accurate if you're trying to get down here. Doing it this way means you have to do it the slow way. You can grind all the way over the top. In fact, I think you have to. Either that or I've missed with the switches. Either way, this run's fucked. You're supposed to do this. And doing that at high speed with the running shoes is basically impossible. Don't like this part. Lots can go wrong here. I sense it a pattern, yes. You should. You don't want to deal with the ghosts at all, because they're just a massive pain in the arse. Sadly, it's not always possible. Oh boy, switch carrying. That's what we want to do in a Sonic level. It's the only part of the level that really, really stinks. I like the rest of it quite a lot. This part blows. It's even worse in hard mode, but we're not going to talk about hard mode because it might as well not exist. And also there were lasers in my face. Now for a ghost run. We're gonna have a fun time, girlfriend brick. Okay. Gonna have your friend as well. More hoops you could jump through. But I have failed. Oh no. And I really just want to run to the end of this little corridor without hitting any more ghosts. Because you're on a timer, and if you fuck it up, you go all the way back to the start of that little segment. Going around the edge there, there's really no point. Who built this? Robotnik really is insane, isn't he? You have to be. It's supposed to be a devious trap for Sonic on purpose, like you could get through it, but you know, Robotnik who really knows anymore? Gold Beetle and an extra life will help a lot towards A ranking. Or skill grinding. Spin dash makes this bit possible. Extreme camera angle! Extreme camera angle Mark 2! Lakitu would shit himself.
Yes!
It was alright up until the inside. What
Too easy.
are we talking about? Do I want to know?
Select
I predict the answer's no. Okay, we are running low on levels. It's time for final. No, not that yet. Crazy Gadgets also has cool music and is also one of the levels where you can die really easily. Surprise light dash. References. Oh, cool. Okay, I guess I missed that. Welcome to the most annoying enemy in the game, the artificial chaos. Familiar to chaos of Sonic Adventure 1, doesn't he? There's probably a good reason for that. Name's a big clue. Also, switch pulling. You've got some cool reverse gravity stuff going on in this stage that I quite like. That's a obnoxious jump if you don't know it. And space vacuum! And those make it sound like a sword. Wow, exciting commentary is being made about Sonic Adventure 2 right now. You have no idea. Don't worry, there's only 2 more levels after this and I can stop early if you prefer. I just really had an inkling to play this game. Oh no, the middle one is instant death! Well. Okay. It's meant to be instant death. Hey, we beat Crazy Gadget, isn't that great?